Music in heaven? Yes, but you might be surprised at some things that we find out as we study about it. Thanks for joining me. I'm answering a question from a follower who wrote in and asked, is there music in heaven? Now, many Christians would say, oh, of course there are, and move on. But we want to respect those asking questions, and so I wanted to give scriptural references. And upon our studies of these, we find some wonderfully intriguing things. Music in heaven, of course. We see Revelation chapter 5, verses 8 and 9. The special category of angels known as the living ones join with the 24 elders. The elders are holding musical instruments, and they're all singing a new song. Go to verse 11 and on, and you see they're joined by this massive choir. These angels, thousands upon thousands and 10,000 times 10,000, and they are also singing. Go over to chapter 14, and you're going to see a unique choir presentation, a special concert. The song is only allowed to be sung, this new song, by those who were redeemed out of the tribulation. Then you go to chapter 15, and there's more singing, and the sound of this musical instrument resonates through the kingdom. All right, so there's a couple of things I wanted to share with you are most fascinating in this. Number one, those harps. Don't assume that they all look like giant upside-down horseshoes with 3 strings. As I started doing ancient Greek studies, you find out it's called a kithara in the Greek language. And there are many different designs. Yes, there are strings, and they vary. Some had 7, some had 12, okay? Numbers went all over the place. And they are anchored on either end over a sound box, and they are held in different ways depending on the design. Many different designs in the musical world. I found a painting of ancient Greece of a mother sitting there. Her son is beside her in a portrait. She's holding a kithara, and it looks suspiciously in the way that you would hold a guitar. And when you start doing the study, they said, yes, this is actually where we get the idea for guitar, and the way she's holding it, and I'm thinking, you got guitars in heaven. And the next thing that we saw in here is the new song. That word for new means unprecedented. Now, what could this be? Because Jesus said, Revelation 21 and verse 5, I'm making all things new. Could there be higher and lower octaves we've never experienced? Well, new means unprecedented, so that very well could be. Could it mean new instruments we've never seen before? In other words, there are guitars, but have we ever seen a guitar like this? Well, if we follow what Jesus says, Revelation 21:5, yes, indeed, there will be unprecedented. There will be new instruments as well, but they're all in praise of Jesus. A wonderful musical assembly there. Fascinating study.